Tsunami Chavez, he is I and I am him. Is this thing on? This is what it is, man. This is what I'm... Hold up. Gotta make sure I can see in this biatch. This has been the plan for a minute, you know? You gotta, like hit the hit the subscribe, share the video, do whatever you gotta do. If you want, like, I can't force you to do anything. I'm just sitting here in my room. But this is it, man. So I'm just gonna, just want to chop it up with people. This is my channel. This is what I'm gonna do. Blah, blase, blah, right? So, I mean, when it really comes down to it, brother, like, I don't like the idea of someone just handing me a paycheck. Like, I work my ass off for what I do. And I gotta wait 2 weeks to get the money? Like, nah, it's not. Like, that's cool. It works for some people. And I mean, it works for me right now, but that's not the long term. Like, that's not really it. That's not, like, we're not doing that. I gotta find another way. So let's blow up on YouTube. Like, that's what everybody else is doing, right? I got nobody here with me. It's just me. This is just, I don't know. Just start firing shit off. So I'm at work the other day, right? And we're just chit-chatting. I fucking worked like 15 hours that day. I know, it's like, that's normal for some people, I guess, but it was rough, son. Anyway. But we're having a conversation, right? Me and a couple gentlemen and a lady that I work with, and a homeboy says, he's talking about this company that he used to work for, right? I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not that kind of guy, I'm not going to put him on blast you open. But I don't know, it just made me think. It's funny because dude was like, he was talking about how the company that year didn't make any money, right? They lost money. I'll tie all this in, at the end, but, they didn't make any money. Whoa. The employees are putting in the work, nothing's changing, we're doing, not us, but they were doing what they had to do, But the company made no money that year. So they decided it was a good idea. This is what the gentleman's telling me, right? Homeboy's telling me they decided it was a good idea since we didn't make any money, we're going to take 5% off of everybody's paycheck for the year from them to make up for the loss. What? How the fuck does that make any sense? Look, as a company, it's your responsibility to pay the people. If you end up in the red, that doesn't mean you gotta take our bread. You end up in the red, you don't take our green. We should. And again, this isn't me. I wasn't there. I'm putting myself in the position. You gotta think about it. It's not my fault. You didn't make any money. And this is like a rich ass company, but for whatever reason they slipped. So you got caught slipping, and now the employees gotta pay for it. That shit was so foul. And so the point is, dude, the way he was explaining it, towards it, he was laughing about it, there was a humor to it, because, yeah, it's kind of fucking crazy. It sounds wild when you think about it. And he was, laughing it off. Now, that's cool, because the thing is, it's yeah, you should, his attitude was good about it, right? So that's cool. It's easier to live with anything in life when your attitude is good. That's half the battle out here in these streets. But I got to thinking, and I'm after this long ass fucking day, I'm thinking fuck that. That's not gonna work for me, son. No. This is just you get so comfortable in the comfort of just spinning in the machine that you think it's laughable. It's laughable, yes. But you're laughing, you're kind of laughing off the fact that they fucking had their hands in your pocket because they didn't make any money. Yo, dude, that's messed up. But this is life in this country. We're slaves to the dollar. And it's we're just so used to that. That was something you could laugh off. We're just so used to not being in control of our own lives. Especially financially, we show up, we do what we gotta do, and you're gonna take 5% of my my income for the year, like I'm supposed to pay for the fact that you dropped the ball? Like, no, dude, it got me thinking, and I'm just like, no, dude, this is not, like, I can't, like, I'm not gonna settle for that. Like, I gotta figure out a way. It's not gonna be easy, but I gotta figure out a way to find my own way. Because if that shit were to happen to me, I'd be pissed. Most people would be pissed. I'm sure he was pissed too, but I don't know, just the way it just hit me different. I'm thinking like, no, dude, I gotta find a way. That's like I like to work and I work hard. I know I do. Everyone around me can tell that I work hard. But it's like, dude, you're not in control. I don't like the idea of someone handing me the paycheck on their time and like, you're just not. No, that's why people are driven to get out of that kind of situation, to get out of the 9 to 5, get out of the machine and like start their own thing. Like it's a beautiful time to be alive right now with the internet. Like we all have so much more opportunity than ever. Like my parents, their generation, they didn't have the internet. And it's funny, like people like to talk about the internet like it's not this new thing. It's pretty new. Like I'm 29. I was born in 92. I remember dial-up. But people like to say like, oh, you probably don't even, back when we didn't have internet. It's like, yo, I know, dude. Like I was alive. Like I wasn't that old, but I remember dial-up and getting kicked off because someone's on the phone or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, it's got me thinking, man. It got me motivated. Like I've been trying to start this channel for a minute, but I've been putting it off, and I've been trying to set the vibe in here so like I could be happy with like the production quality. It's whatever. And so I've been working my ass off lately. I'm in debt because of my own doing, and so I'm just super motivated to just get to the bag, son. Like I'm tired of it. Like I just had enough, and I'm working now more than ever. And like that's what you got to do. And hopefully I keep this same motivation even when I'm in a better place financially and get my credit score back up, because I don't want to lose it. Like I don't want to lose the momentum. Like it's not, like this is how, like you got to stay focused, and I want to stay focused. So I'm thankful for all of it. I'm not a victim. I don't play the victim card because I know that all the suffering that I have induced is I'm responsible for all of it. Like I create my own suffering. But on the flip side of that, it's like I can create my own solution to it. And so can you. But so yeah, I got a few jobs. One of my other jobs, Fridays, Saturdays, I work at a gay bar downtown. Cool, whatever, sweet. Like I'm whatever, yeah. And so like the other night, we're just standing outside, whatever, getting some air, getting that fresh, that good, that lung, just trying to, And this dude, he pulls up on his Lime scooter, right? And he just pauses there. Light blaring. Mad light, just like, and he's just standing there. You can tell he's drunk, because like he's just planted. And he's just drunk. Well, then he pulls out his camera, and there's like either some ladies out there just standing like smoking cigarettes or whatever. He pulls out his camera and just starts filming people. Okay, I get it, man. You have every right to be there on your scooter on the sidewalk. It's public property. And honestly, you do have the right to pull your camera out and start filming people, but like, dude, you're a fucking man. And he was, I don't know, like maybe mid-30s, early 30s. And you're a man pulling your camera out and you're making women feel uncomfortable. Like, I'm not like a feminist or anything, but like, you don't need to be making anybody feel uncomfortable. Definitely don't need to be making women feel uncomfortable. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, son? So one of the girls, she was like, nah, like, I'm not having it. Like, started pulling up and was like, just, talking ish and like, and coming at the dude. And he wasn't really saying much. Again, planted, a bell sprout, just bell sprouted there on his Lime scooter, just standing there. Well, he puts the phone away eventually, but he's just standing there, like shit-eating grin. Like, just like you had nothing better to do. It was a Saturday night. Like, you have no one to hang out with. Like you can't even be at home. Get it popping with Pornhub or X videos. Like, dude, you have nothing better to do. He was just standing there, like, trying to make people feel uncomfortable. Now, me, I've worked security. That's what I do there. I work security. My family owned bars, businesses, live music venues downtown. Like, I I'm not a big guy. I'm not a tough guy. 5'9", 180, soaking wet. I'm not a tough guy, but I'm not a Nancy boy. I don't back down to anybody. There's probably times that I haven't and probably should and like don't. But like that's just who I am, dude. Like I get in there. I don't think about it. Like you just gotta make shit happen. I'm used to doing that. So I'm gonna, his energy is felt on this sidewalk, and I pull up to homeboy, and I'm like, yo, like what the fuck's like what? Like, my tone started out here, Eventually, just pissing me off, shitting and grin. Just like, it's my business. I can do what I want. Look, man, like that's such a cheap little token to throw in the machine. Oh, I can do whatever I want. It's my right. It's my business. It's like, yo, that's cool and everything, but you don't have to use your rights to make people feel uncomfortable. Like, who fucking raised you, dog? Like, you have a mother, right? You got a father, right? Like, the kid was drunk though. But you're out of line, son. Like, ease back, step back. Fucking just keep it moving. But he stayed there for probably like 15 minutes. I start getting a little aggro. I'm like, look, like, no, I'm not having it. Fuck you, dude. Like, you want to stand there and make people feel uncomfortable? I'm going to stand right here and I'm going to stare right at you until you fucking make like ranch and dip. This many, count them. Nah, so whatever. Someone calls the cops. I mean, they're swarming around the area, like, because down the road is another bar where, like, people, like, frequently get shot and shit. This is Spokane, Washington. It's, like, not that heated out here, but, like, more and more people are moving up here. So, like, shit happens. That's what happens when, like, an area is more and more populated. Like, so I hate to break the news to you, Spokane. Like, I'm from Southern California, so, like, I hate to break the news to you, but this is what fucking happens. Like, more people come in and they stimulate the economy, and COVID drove a bunch of people to the PNW in the Northwest, especially from like California and shit, big cities. They're coming up here for refuge because it's like, yo, I'm not trying to spend fucking $5,000 a month for a box. Like, we're bouncing out. Like, you're paying for like the amenities of the city, but if they're not there and everything's all shut down and shit overpopulated and the homeless problem, it's like you're going to Spokane, Washington. Anyway, that's what it is. That's what comes with it. So anyway, homeboy eventually bounces. Cops come, we fucking talk to him and whatever. But I'm thinking to myself, like, I came off a little aggressive. And I'm thinking, like, that's who I am. Like, I beat myself up over shit. I stew over shit. Like, I was thinking about it and, like, kind of disappointed with the way I handled it. I'm also a server at a pool, right? And sometimes I'll stew over shit and I'll have people like they could tell it's like getting the best of me. And it's like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, it's whatever. It's not a big deal. It's like, no, like, you shouldn't tear yourself down necessarily, but you should, like, you should, like, go home and, like, think about what you did. Because otherwise, like, you're not even going to give yourself the opportunity to improve. Like, you should go home and be like, fuck, like, beat yourself up about it a little, because then, like, you get into a similar situation in the future, and then you try to do it better. You try to do it right. I think there's this healthy level of shame. Huh? And there's a healthy level of just, like, self-improvement. So you should go home and think about what you just did or some shit and like rethink it so you can try to do better again, like, later on. No, like, am I wrong? I don't know, man. But, like, that's pretty much it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Before I go, I want to say rest in peace to my homie, Derek Helm. Rest in peace to the homie, Noah Carlson. We love you, brothers. We miss you. And I don't want to bring the mood down and get too serious, but these are people that I think about. Rest in peace to Nick Bellotti, man. Rest in peace to Jeff Harrison. Yeah, man. Subscribe, like, share, dislike, leave a comment. I'm just going to come on here and just start talking about shit, like shit that happens to me in my life or shit that's going on in the ether. Comment some shit. Like, let me know if you want me to talk about some shit or, like, collab on something. I don't know, man. I'm trying to make shit happen because I'm trying to not be a slave to the fucking paycheck. The slave check. Nah, I'm not trying to have someone take 5% of my shit. No. Uncle Sam's already taking chunks out. He's already biting the sandwich before you even slap the cheese on it. Like mayonnaise, what? Mayonnaise twice? Mayonnaise out this many. Thank you.